Yes, they have the audacity to go after anything.
Oh?
The 7 dragons, gods. No ancient artifact that relates can escape their greedy ambitions.
Are we talking about treasure hoarders?
Still, this time is different. Who do they think they are, going after the Abyss Order's treasures? Oh, Traveler.
Ganyu, what are you doing here with Lan?
Hello. We were just discussing the treasure
He's so
hoarders.
cute. I knew it.
Yes. We were just saying how even the audacious treasure hoarders should know better than to mess with the Abyss. It's just too evil.
Yeah.
But we recently received intel from the Ministry of Civil Affairs that 2 big-time treasure hoarders in Liyue and Mondstadt are planning some big joint operation.
Oh.
2 big-time treasure hoarders?
Yes. They're known as Big Sis of the South.
Oh, I
and
remember
Raptor
this.
of the...
Anyway, the treasure hoarders discovered some previously unexplored ruins that the Abyss Order has been secretly guarding in the shadows. Despite how dangerous that makes it, all the treasure hoarders can think about is what kinds of treasure could be inside.
Oh my god.
They have already devised a plan. They will send out a decoy to divert the Abyss Order's forces away from the ruins, then send an expert thief inside to steal the treasure.
To this end, Big Sis and Raptor have reportedly recruited a certain Grand Thief from Fontaine.
Grand Thief?
From Fontaine?
That's quite an impressive sounding
Oh, indeed. He is an extraordinary individual. The Grand Thief is highly respected in the treasure hoarders, in the same way that we adventurers look up to great adventurers. Ah, so you're familiar with the author of the Tevat Travel Guide, then? Correct. The Grand Thief is someone as renowned as her. So, despite being relative big-timers in Liyue and Mondstadt, Big Sis and Raptor had to put in a lot of work to convince a thief of his status to come and personally oversee this operation.
So who's this guy?
With the major changes in Liyue recently, the Ministry of Civil Affairs and the Millelith already have their hands full. They don't have any time to investigate rumors about treasure hoarder activity. But anything related to the Abyss makes me feel like there is some unknown danger lurking beneath the surface.
Really? I got that.
So I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post a commission.
Well, since I'm here...
Leave this commission to us.
Oh, thank you so much.
Good to see this in the hands of a reliable guild member. Well then, good luck. The guild will take care of the details of this commission.
Great. Okay, I'm a little nervous.
There are signs of treasure hoarder
I'm a
activity
little
here.
nervous
They must have come to these ruins.
because we're gonna come
Let's
in
go deeper
contact
inside.
with the
Paimon sure hopes Ganyu's information
Herald.
is reliable.
But you know what? That's fine. I'm gonna live. I'm gonna eat.
There aren't many guards here. Looks like their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked.
Other than over here. Oh wow. Okay.
More signs that a treasure hoarder was here. This should be the right direction.
Oh god.
But
I watch.
why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins?
I watched Java play this,
be
and
careful
he
now.
hates the
Paimon
bubbles.
right behind you.
Oh. I almost did not make it. Okay, that was 2, so 3. 1, 2, 3. Has to be down. This is definitely not ominous. And I definitely don't want to curl up in a little ball.
This looks like a
We
person.
passed out.
Could it be the Grand Thief? Why is he in that position?
I want to touch it. I want to touch the butt. I want to touch the butt.
That's...
Statue of the 7.
Why is the statue of the 7 hanging upside down? This statue is holding... What is that? Paimon has a really bad feeling about this. And The Grand Thief hasn't moved an inch. Hello?
There's not. But there's not. There's no reaction nor any sign of breathing. Ooh.
He's dead. Paimon doesn't feel so good.
What a terrible place.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, we can't leave.
We can't stay here. Quick, run!
This. Okay, two. I'm gonna have to die. I'm gonna die. That sucks. Okay. Oh! Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god. I can breathe. I can breathe. Okay. The Abyss Herald.
You.
That was gonna be harder.
This power, it seems familiar.
Familiar.
I see. So it's you. You are the one.
Yeah.
In that case, I shall stay here no longer.
Okay. Get out of my way. Thank you.
What a tough battle. Are you such a strong enemy?
Actually, that was pretty
Who knew
easy.
the Abyss Order had monsters this
I'm not gonna
powerful
lie.
among them?
It seemed to know me.
Huh? What is it? What are you
Nothing.
thinking about?
Let's just get out of here.
Oh, right, yeah. We're near the exit now. Let's get out of this scary place before something even more dangerous shows up.
Yeah. Okay.
So, we meet again.
Hey, it's Dane!
Judging by your expression, it seems pretty much encountered
Oh my god, I almost forgot about
an
that.
inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands.
Yeah, abyssal power.
No, I have never seen such a thing during my time fighting the Abyss. Though I have had my suspicions. Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyssal power, and then...
And then, as we got close to the exit, we fought a big battle.
Wasn't even that big.
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Come, let's catch up to it.
Let's go! A rare opportunity. Those Abyss mages just now. Were they trying to ambush us?
No. They were just digging through these abandoned...
Oh, is that so? Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits? You know, that kind of stuff.
They wouldn't be searching for such ordinary objects. In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because Abyss mages often come out from that ruin to explore. They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain valuable object to take back to the ruins. However, they look disappointed, so it would seem they haven't found it yet.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
I certainly don't mean to be merciful towards these monsters of the Abyss.
It wasn't merciful, it was torturing them.
But I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance to the entire Abyss Order. One cannot discover the truth behind it through interrogation. Or rather, these Abyss mages likely fear something else, much more than they do a painful interrogation.
Yeah.
Paimon is getting goosebumps thinking about all this.
All right, we shouldn't waste too much time here. Let's continue our search.
Jeez.
Wow! Besides the Abyss Order, Ruin Guards sure are active around here. Seems wherever we find an Abyss Mage hideout,
There are no coincidences in the world,
Yeah.
just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout. Well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits. Let's keep moving.
over there! It's more Ruin Guards and Abyss Mages. Dane was just saying how these Huh? This Abyss Mage dropped a talisman.
No.
Could it be a communication of some kind?
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald.
Oh?
But why would an Abyss Mage be carrying it? Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it. Is that the script of Conria?
Engulf the faith of an enemy in flame, and bring glory to Her Highness the Princess.
Anything the knights can do for you.
Oh, this is so pretty. Barbara!
Honorary Knight. Hi, how have you been? Do you need anything today? But I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow the Holy Lyre to Hermel again,
It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara, have you heard about the first field tiller?
what's that?
Field tiller.
What does it do?
Of course you wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, next question. Has the church...
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story?
Oh?
Well, I didn't expect that. That was such a long time ago. Barely
Tell
anyone
me,
mentions
tell
it
me,
nowadays.
tell me. Come on.
A long time ago, there was indeed one statue of the Seven that disappeared one night without a trace.
Oh?
Nearly every member of the church joined the search for it, but it was never found. In the church's records, as you might assume, this incident has been called the Lost Statue of the Seven.
Of course.
Of course?
Nothing? So do you have any other clues? Paimon means any other strange stories?
She's so bad at this.
Many, many years ago, there was a time when balls of fire would rain from the sky whenever anyone approached Old Mondstadt.
Balls of fire raining from the sky?
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms, so they referred to it as the tyrant's final fury. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just gradually ceased on its own. Right. Later, the theory of the tyrant's final fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. common reasoning dictates that the god of storms wouldn't shoot fireballs.
Yeah.
Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster. Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the Seven, but I just can't think of—
It's okay. Thanks anyway.
There's that pointless word, thank you,
Oh my
again.
god.
I can never get used to hearing it.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves.
Weren't we just there?
Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? As for what purpose, I can't say for certain. Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom.
Jean?
I must also begin to make a move myself.
Then I will go as well.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also a member of the clergy.
Right. We'll go.
Oh, okay, but please everyone, be careful. May the Animal Archon protect you.
Doubt Venti's gonna be there.
I see. Has the Abyss Order already launched a new operation? This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue. We should go as well.
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to do the
No, that's not likely. Unlike Osial, who was just today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolvendom. The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an attempt to garner some information from one of the Animo Archon's old companions.
There sure are a lot of enemies around here.
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are. Fitz.
Yeah, let's...
I'm not...
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven.
Dude, stop judging!
I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't desire any interaction with him.
What is his personal beef? You don't have to make it personal. It's just, okay, he made his choice. Deal with that.
Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable.
You really don't like social interaction, huh?
I have no problem interacting with people.
No, I'm not taking it.
It's
You
just
don't
my
like social
opinion.
interaction.
You shouldn't place too much trust in them. But at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite direction. Don't go trying to overthrow them or hunt them down, even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice.
It's probably advice that he wishes that he gave Lumine.
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebears,
The feelings of my forebears, just like I just said.
I will tell you one final fact.
Huh? What?
The destruction of the nation of Canria by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the Seven.
What?
Look! Over there, it's
Razor!
Razor! And
The Abyss Herald.
You, not...
You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled. If you serve...
what the heck is this ceremony? Oh no! Is this the same thing they did to corrupt Devalin?
Wolves never surrender.
I'll stop this.
No matter how many... The ceremony was interrupted. How fortunate for you. How does an old spirit have such determined will? No matter. This is but a small unforeseen variable. Our grand scheme will...
It disappeared again!
Thank you. You came. Just...
Human typical. I am ashamed that you must see me in my present state. But still, the Abyss Herald underestimated my strength.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial, but scary outsider, not respect trial rules. I too didn't see the trap.
Though there was indeed one human-made machine that I can never forget. It entered into my proving ground by accident, and I mistook it for a challenger. But it could not think, only fight. It was designed as a pure killing machine from top to bottom. I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks. Before it fell to the ground, it fled the proving ground.
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field tiller, right?
It's been?
Yes. It could spin, leap high into the air, and eat
Fireballs?
Fireballs.
Hey, didn't we hear this somewhere else Anyway, this pretty much proves that the
Fireballs!
first field
Oh my
tiller
god,
came
I'm
to
so
Mondstadt,
stupid. The
doesn't
fireballs were the missiles.
It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that came after. But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting the Wolf of the North.
Don't know, but did we help?
Yes, you were a big help. Thanks. We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left, but the Abyss's forces are still attacking. You two be careful.
Yes, I smell more danger. Bigger danger. You too. Also, be careful.
Thank you, Razor.
Dang, there you are. Did you see Master Jean?
I saw her, but purposely avoided her.
Bruh.
As both the
He just
Lion
hates
Fang Knight
confrontation,
and
I knew
acting
it.
Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me. If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her investigations. But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't... I see. Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended up.
Huh? Really? Just from the Lupus Boreas story?
Yes.
That information combined with a more comprehensive analysis. For example, the old story you told me you heard.
Yes.
Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister.
Paimon gets it. So the Tyrant's final fury was really just missiles fired from the field tiller after it ran from Wolvendom. After it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, it must have wandered into the ruins of Old Mondstadt and stayed there. Then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew, boom! It would. Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards before, so they came to interpret it as the Tyrant's final fury.
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area.
No.
What do you mean?
Huh? Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting atop the tower when we went there before. Can't forget something like that.
Oh, there's one on. Oh my god, I'm so slow. Right here. That'd be a perfect angle for it to shoot missiles.
This is it, right? Okay then. Ooh, so what did you see? Huh? Nothing? What's going on?
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the elements.
Yeah.
Let me give it a try. And done.
Wow.
Wow!
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. The eye of the first field tiller. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
Prototype? Paimon doesn't know that word. Is it an...
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled statue, and if the limbs of Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, there you have a mechanized god.
That is a weird, like, image in your brain. Like, I'm a visual person, so I, like, whenever someone's telling me a story, like, I visualize it in my brain, and that is a weird sight.
And this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia. Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
No. I'll guard it myself. No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favonius, well, you know I don't trust them.
Oh, right.
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue.
By doing what exactly?
We can't have the church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by take care of it, naturally I mean to completely destroy
What?
it.
Destroy it? That's a statue of the Seven! As well as being a really important cultural relic, they're actually divine too!
Yeah. Don't they have, like, energy in them directly from Barbados?
I should be going completely bonkers right now!
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what belongs to them?
Oh my god.
Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we are lucky,
He's
we
kind
will
of
also
like
run into
catching
that
where
Abyss
it's like,
Herald.
I understand where he's coming from and I agree with some of his views, but then it's like, what are you saying? Like, that is like a relic. Like, what?
I'll make sure it doesn't get away this time.
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That or the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go.
He's
And
gonna
remember
suck.
to be on
Oh
your
god.
guard.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber. I understand the evil aura you were describing earlier.
Oh, such a scary place.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue. The Abyss Herald. It's here.
You are just as... I sense you. Oh, then we...
It is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time to silence you!
I love this animation. Let's see her, let's see her, let's see. Yes! Dansleif! Let's go. Bitch. How dare she? Ugh. Trauma. Instant trauma. I mean, I finally found you.
Wait, she just your sister?
Ether, why are you with Dane?
You're asking about Dane?
Huh? Your
separated
sister
for so long.
knows Dane?
Lumine, we meet again.
What's going on here?
You shouldn't team up with this man.
Stop saying things that don't make sense, Lumine. Wait, hold on a second.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. That man, Dansleif, was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of
He was a
Conria.
guard.
A curse of immortality was laid upon him to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into monsters of the abyss.
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed and you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves? And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Paimon's so confused.
Home. Yes. Of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with Destiny will see no end.
Destiny? She's really just so full of herself. My war with Destiny.
Listen to me, Ether. I have already traveled through this world once.
I know.
Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world. So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, brother. I have more than enough time to wait for you.
Oh, Ether.
We have always had enough time.
Don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information.
I'm not sad.
You sure? At least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right? That's right. By the way, what they said just now is all pretty confusing.
Got it.
Well then, let's go over it. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place and get back to the surface where the sun shines bright. If your sister wants you to reach the end of your journey, well then, show her what you're made of. Come on, traveler. Let's go.
Hide. Autumn Winds and Scarlet Leaves is the next quest. Autumn Winds and Scarlet Leaves. Yes! Yes, we can do the main quest. Okay. Oh, that's a lot. Yay! Path through the storm. Take a view outside of Leeway Harbor to collect your thoughts. You share your feelings with Paimon, embarking the next phase of your journey. Wow, Leeway. So interesting.
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your sister would have sided
Feeling
with you.
better.
Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right?
There must be more to this than meets that.
She said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets she still has lots more to tell us. And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going.
I'm glad to have a guide. Okay, I can't read, I can't talk. Blah. Okay. I'm glad to have you as a guide, Paimon.
Then Paimon will be sure to keep up the good work. Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue... Oh, you mean the god that took your sister away in the... You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, It all started with her. Yeah, Paimon bets she's the key to understanding this whole— Well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far. The animal— Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation. We'll have to find some other way in. Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance?
Let me try to think of someone.
Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already.
Oh.
Katsuko in Liyue Harbor. She's from Inazuma. Let's see what she has to say.